Hi, my dear students. I hope you all are fine. In this video, I am going to explain you about Class 5 EVS experiments with water. What we are going to study in this chapter? We are going to study the things that float or sink in water. What are the objects that float in water and what are the objects that sink in water? And we are going to study the reasons for that floating and sinking. And we are going to identify the items that are soluble and insoluble, that is dissolve and not dissolve in water. And we are going to discuss about evaporation and about Dandi march. These are the objectives of experiments of water chapter. First we are going to see about floating and sinking concept. Whether do you observe in some places, if you drop something in water it will float, and if some objects it will sink. Do you know what is the reason for that? If you're dropping some items like water bottles or pen, it will float in the water. And if you're dropping some ball or onion inside it, it will sink. Do you know the reason beyond this? Yes, let me explain the reason. Some things that float in water and some things it will sink in water. All because of density and weight of the object what we are dropping inside the water. So it depends upon the density or weight of the objects. If the weight of the object what we are dropping inside the water, if it is greater than the water, if the weight is high than the water, then it will sink directly into the water. It will go to the bottom of the water. That means it will sink inside the water. If the weight of the object is less than the water, then it will be float in the water. The object, if the weight of the object what we are putting inside the water, if weight is very less, then it will start to float. These formulas you can take screenshots and you can just remember. If the weight of the object is greater than the water, it will sink. If the weight of the object is less than the water, it is floats. You can also say this weight, displace this weight into density. You can change the word weight into density. If the density of the object is greater than the water, it will sink. If the density of the object is lesser than the water, it will float. Now I will show you some live experiments which objects floats and which objects sink in the water. In your book, they have given you the tabular column that which are the objects floats and which are the objects that sinks in water. Empty bowl, that is called as katori. What happens if you drop the katori inside the water? And after putting 6 or 7 bibbles into that bowl, what happens? And what happens if iron nail or safety pin or something is dropped into your water? And when matchstick is dropped into your water, whether it floats or sinks? Empty bottles, bottle filled with half water, bottle filled with full water. Aluminium foil, opened, cup shape and pressed. Soap cake without soap tray and soap cake with small plastic tray and a piece of ice. Now I am going to show you few live experiments regarding this tabular column, and we can find out the answers from the live experiments. Now you can see a plastic bowl with completely filled with water. First I am going to draw a bowl, plastic bowl or katori. A plastic bowl or katori into this water. We can see whether it floats or sinks in the water. Just I am going to drop inside the water. You can see that plastic bowl or katori that floats in the water. And what is the next question they have asked you in the tabular column? If you are going to drop some pebbles means a small stones. I am not having pebbles, so I am going to put some potatoes here, small potatoes. See, I am dropping down the potatoes in the bowl. The weight of the bowl, it is going on increasing. Can you observe this? I am adding the potatoes one by one, dropping inside the water. See, can you see this? Yes, after adding the weight one by one, it starts to sink in the water. Just I am going to take it out. First 2 experiments over, that what happens when the plastic bowl dropped into the water and the plastic bowl with 6 or 7 bubbles. And second thing they have given you about nail or safety pin or pin. Now I am going to drop safety pin inside the water. Now you observe me and you can say me the answers what happened. See where the pin it is? It sinks in the water. Can you able to see that? It sinks in the water. Yes, because this weight of safety pin or density of safety pin, it is more than the water. So it is sinking inside the water. And third, we will go for a soap. If you are dropping the soap plainly into the water, it will sink. Can you able to see this? Yes, if you are going to drop a soap directly, it will sink. Now what I'm going to do means, just I'm going to drop a soap case or I'm going to drop a plastic bowl. And after that, if I'm going to place the soap, see here, now it is floating. If you are putting the soap directly into the water, then it will sink. If you are using the bowl or soap tray, it starts to float. You can write the answers in the tabular column. And they have given you about what happens if you drop the plastic bottle, empty plastic bottle inside the water. And first it is very empty. See here, I didn't fill any water. Just I am going to drop. What happened? It is floating. Now I am going to fill this water can with half water. Yes, half water. I fill the water can with half water. Just now I am going to drop. See, listen here. Half. The water can is filled with half of the water. Now I am going to drop it. Again it floats. It is suspending. It is not floating. Just it is suspending. That is middle position of float and sink. It is called as suspend. Now again I am going to fill this water bottle fully. Completely with water. Can you able to see this? See, the water bottle is filled with completely with water. Now again I am going to drop this filled water bottle inside the bowl of water. What happens? See here, it sinks. Can you see here? It sinks. So you can fill the tabular column. 2 or 3 things I didn't do in this experiment. You can do by yourself and you can note down what happens, whether the object floats or whether it can be sinks in the water. And second concept in this chapter is, which are the things that soluble in water and insoluble in water? Karayakudiyadu, thannil karayakudiyadu. Which are the objects that are soluble in water and which are the objects that are insoluble in water? Just we are going to see the same thing like experiments for this experiments also. Yes, we are going to take 4 or 5 glasses of water, and in one glass we are going to add salt, in another glass we are going to add soil, in another glass, third glass we are going to add chalk powder, fourth glass we are going to add milk, and fifth glass we are going to add oil. So if you are mixing these things with the water, whether it dissolves in water or it is not dissolved in water, we are going to see as a video now. Experiment. So first we are taking salt and we are mixing with water, and second we are taking soil and we are mixing with water. Just mix it well. And third, we are converting chalk into chalk powder. Just we are crushing the chalk and we are going to add that chalk powder into water and we are going to mix it thoroughly. In third glass, we are going to mix chalk powder and we are going to mix it thoroughly. And in fourth one, we are going to mix drop of oil, spoon of oil inside the water, and we are going to stir it well. Now you can see that salt solution, it completely dissolve in water. Can you able to see this? The salt solution completely dissolve in water. Soil, it is not dissolve in water. And third one, chalk powder also it does not dissolve in water. And fourth one, oil, just it is floating in the water. These are the 4. Now you can fill the tabular column easily. See here, we have taken 2 glasses of water. 1 glass is normal water, another glass is salt water. First we are going to drop lemon in the normal water. It started to sink. Second we are going to drop the lemon inside the normal water. In second we are going to drop the lemon in the salt water, and what happens? We are going to observe in a live experiments now. See, I have taken 1 glass of normal water and another glass of salt water. In this water, I have added 4 spoons of salt, and I have mixed it thoroughly in the water. First, I am going to drop this lemon in normal water. See what happens. Can you able to see that it completely sinks in the water? Can you able to see that the lemon completely sinks in the water? The same lemon I'm going to drop in salt water. This is salt water. Can you able to see? Now it is magic. It is floating now. So in normal water it sinks. In salt water it floats. Whether you think that it is magic or science. It is not a magic. It is science. Normal water is less denser than the salt water. Another way you can say that salt water is more denser than the normal water, or the weight of salt water is more than the weight of normal water. You can say in whatever way you like. So weight of salt water is more than the weight of normal water. Okay, or you can say density of salt water is more. Salt water have more density or more weight. So only here the lemon floats. In normal water it sinks. And next comes, what are the three forms of water? Yes, we have three forms of water. One is solid. A solid form of water, it is called as ice. Then the liquid form of water, we are drinking water, normal water. And the gaseous form of water, water vapor, etc. And again we are going to see a magic here. Just I am going to place one vessel with full of water. I forget to switch off the stove for more than 2 or 3 minutes, or sorry, 2 or 3 hours. What happened to the water? If you see the vessel, we can see only the vessel. Water won't be there. Whether it is magic? No, it is also not magic. It is completely science. The water is converted into water vapor. Completely the water, if the water is boiled too much, then it will be converted into water vapor. And in this chapter again we are going to gather some general knowledge like Dandi March, because here it is completely related to salt. Dandi March is also called as Salt March, and this was held in the year 12th March 1930, and this was led by Gandhiji, and he marched towards Dandi, and he broke the salt. Why he did this movement, why everyone participated in this movement means, British, before we are getting independence from British, they allotted tax for salt, because salt is very basic thing. If your rice rate is increasing, we can use ragi. If ragi rate is increasing, we can use wheat. But salt is essential for all the food materials. Whatever we are preparing food, salt is very essential. So if they are allotting some taxes for salt, how can we lead the life? So they got angry and they led a movement against British known as Salt March or Dandi March. Many of the leaders, they participated in this march with Gandhiji. Yes, what are the things we learned through in this chapter? Experiments with water. Which object floats? Which object sinks? Why the objects floats or sinks? And what are the items that are soluble in water and insoluble in water? That means dissolve in water, and objects are things that do not dissolve in water. And we have discussed about evaporation. That means water is converted into water vapor. And about the density of normal water and salt water when we drop lemon into that. And about Dandi March we have studied. These are the main objectives of this chapter. You can use this, and you can learn more from this chapters. You can do more and more experiments, and you can learn the science too in this chapter. This is very interesting chapter. Learn this, dears, and you can do this as a live experiment too in your home. Thank you so much, dear. We will meet in the next chapter.